So, is this cookie too big for an easy bake oven? Most definitely. I will teach you today how to cook one of these cookies, not three, because I figured everyone would want a lot. So I made quite a few, and I used allrecipes.com, and it's really good, and I've used it before, and I've worn sweatpants and just ate this cookie all day. So, anyways, I will go over. First, I will explain how to mix the ingredients together, and then next I'll go over cooking it, and then finally I'll explain how not to distribute food poisoning amongst all your classmates. So, yes, there's a cute name. Okay, so the ingredients. Well, there's these enumerated ingredients, and I will just start mixing because I'm No, it's a hard-boiled egg.
Oh.
Disappointments, you guys. So, we're cooking with some steam. So, butter.
Oh gosh.
Come on, don't make me.
That is nothing.
Oh god.
So then what you do is you want to cream this together, and we're adding a cup of butter, even though I ran out, so that's really only a half a cup. And then 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, and then 3/4 of a cup of white sugar, and then you want to ensure that it is well...
Oh god.
So once you have accomplished the mixing, you need to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And also, I would highly advise against drinking, or not advise, I'd highly not recommend drinking this, as it can get you intoxicated. Pure vanilla can. So help yourselves out, you guys. And then you just want to make sure that it's nice and fluffy. And that looks just like a delicious heart attack. And then we want to move on to our 2 eggs. Okay, so now that we have this all creamed together, we want to start slowly blending in the dry ingredients so as not to overwhelm the batter. So you put a little in and mix it, but we don't have time, so... And doing it like this will not affect the end product. It just means you have to exert extra effort mixing. So if you're opposed to that, it's probably not a good idea. And then, so we move on to so I've added the all-purpose flour, and then I just need to get my salt and my teaspoon of salt, and you mix that together. Nice. And on a side, I took a culinary class in 8th grade, and my teacher was kind of crazy about mise-en glassing, and this is where you have everything pre-measured like this, sort of like they do on cooking shows. And so we've added everything in. That looks delicious, except there is absolutely no moisture. And then we add our 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate. You want to slowly fold it in so you get it evenly distributed and you don't end up with inequality in the spreading of the chips. So you add this in. Okay, and then I'm not going to pour that because that's going to make an enormous mess. And so then once you have this, you put it in the oven, and you're going to put it in at 375 for 20 to 25 minutes, and you want to make sure the cookie starts to look golden brown, and you want to insert a fork in the center so that you know that the eggs are well cooked. And especially during this process, you do not want to eat this. You want to wait until it's cooked. And yeah, so after you have it cooked, you pull it out and you can just decorate it, as you desire. And this all leads into the point about health and safety. So, yes, I've already gone all over that. And then, so egg safety. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that when you have foods according to the federal government, you want to make sure that your eggs are cooked as not to get salmonella, which can lead to unpleasantness that is described there. And you just want to make sure that you will be happy after eating. So so these are the reasons you should care, and you should always store your ingredients as the manufacturer recommends. And so, like, a lot of these ingredients you want to keep away from moisture, especially the dry ones, because you can taint them. And especially like baking soda, if your baking soda is already moist, it won't leaven and make the beautiful cookie you see here. So, all in all, and you also want to keep them below 40 degrees, otherwise nasty things can happen. And so with all of that being said, it's time for cookies.